Johnson hands off to Van Geitenbeek. Good two-man game right there on the give and go, and a beautiful pass.
To be able to create those extra opportunities, the possessions extended.
Bella Fauntleroy. What a tough move, some good footwork to sneak through. And all she's done is win 118 games to only 39 losses in that time. Gibbs spinning in the lane, tough shot. That one drops in for BYU's reverse layup, but it doesn't go. Scott on the baseline, bounces into the corner, and Fauntleroy getting it done at both ends of the floor, knocks down a three. 4:59 to play in the first quarter. It's Baylor out quick on the road in Provo. Confusion of their head coach, Lee Kamard, continues to struggle from the three-point line. Meanwhile, Taliah Scott is good on the other side, and it is a 14-point first quarter lead for the visitors from Waco.
Mentality, and that is to score. Taliah Scott can really generate anything she wants. You get 6 players now for Baylor that have put points on the board. They do a really good job moving the basketball. A lot of offensive weapons.
Cambry Barber, a little floater on the assist from Delaney Gibb. Olivia Hamlin now immediately pressures. At the screen of Rokel. 5 seconds. Wide open three. Benali! Sydney Benali drops in a three, and the Cougar fans 1 of 10 after that make, and it comes at the very end of the first quarter.
You watch the flow offensively from Baylor. They just take their time, really reading the defense. Great cut.
Wide open is Kirsten Johnson in the lane, and Lee Kamard has seen enough. Benali running the break. Gibb in transition. Good. Delaney Gibb issued to Kirsten Johnson as Gibb knocks down that 27, shooting 22% for the game. Local. Well, that'll help the shooting percentage. Delaney Gibb creating and delivering, so Gibb has another assist.
I'm trying to make nice, right? And just joke around. He wants to get some calls to go his way. There's been only 4 fouls on Baylor for as physical as they're playing.
Little Paige Buggs around Barber. Local over to help out. Baylor 4 of 11 from 3. That's good for 36%. Here's a steal by Olivia Hamlin.
That's what he wants to see, but he also wants good shots. Take another look, getting it done with the defense, and just anticipating 4 minutes here for BYU to execute every possession offensively to cut into this lead.
Big contact, and one.
Call Lee Kamard, a huge fist pump into the air. Great help from Yusuf, but she's protecting on the screen.
Yusuf, quick hands, takes it away from Abraham. It's big on big down the floor. Paula Yusuf. The crowd's energy starting to lift BYU after just a dismal start for the Cougars on their home floor. Near midcourt. Here comes the double for BYU. Scott, no problem. Van Geitenbeek on the baseline. Beautiful.
On course.
Jana Van Geitenbeek, patient play, good strong finish by Kyla Abraham, and then she hands out to Fauntleroy into traffic, and another steal by BYU. Cannon, there's the Euro step, the jump ball arrow goes to BYU as we look at Cannon's finish.
Just enough. Everyone else just 1 for 5, 1 for 6, 1 for 4. As you mentioned, the shooting woes continue.
Taliah Scott, how about that no-look pass? Baylor basketball still in front by 10. BYU has been able to get to within 8 a few times, and now just like that, Taliah Scott pushes it back out to 13. As Fauntleroy was fouled going to the hoop. Scott.
She's allowed to get into a rhythm.
Way off. Gibb offensive rebound. She'll dribble back out into an open three. That one is good. Rattles down for Delaney Gibb.
A lot of Rokel, the only other player that's made over 1 field goal. Everyone else, 6 of 27, 22%. As she makes a huge defensive play on Taliah Scott.
Dropping their conference opener by 1 against the only undefeated team in the conference, Texas Tech. Sydney Benali on the inbounds play of Baylor.
Door opening a little bit more for BYU. Great job setting her feet, the freshman.
At the last 5 possessions, they've all ended in turnovers. Make it 6. Hamlin stealing and scoring once again. Kristen, you can't make it up.
may have been where he just let it play on.
And Brittany Cannon comes up with the steal. Hamlin in transition, scores! Now it's down to 5. Yusuf gets the bounce on the assist from Benali. It's a 3-point game. Taliah Scott picked up by Barber on the switch. Step back from the free throw line is
so good.
Crossover dribble. Baseline pass is deflected. Good pass. Goyanova. So get back in the game with 4 fouls. Numbers for Baylor in transition. Scott. So wise, going right at Gibb, who knows she can't foul, and Nelms has back-to-back. Fauntleroy. Poked away by Barber for a moment. Scott, step back 3. Come on! Oh my goodness!
That fearless confidence we've been talking about. There ain't a shot she doesn't think she can make.
Gibb wants it, doesn't get it. And that may be a little rushed on the offensive side. Scott, again? No, an air ball this time. Perhaps a little heat check. Delaney Gibb around the defense. Nobody home in the paint.
Opportunity now for BYU in transition.
Gibb, right at Abraham, high off the glass. Delaney Gibb has 20 points. Delaney Gibb, now 7 of 19 shooting. Shot clock down to 4. Van Geitenbeek around Benali. Oh, what a pass! How about the patience by the senior point guard? We'll take another timeout. Van Geitenbeek to Abraham. Late
in a game that, even though it's single digits, it's a tight game.
Swatted by Yusuf. Saved by Barber. BYU has been so good in transition and on the fast break. Hamlin. And 1.
We've seen her draw several, but look at the defensive play from Bola Yusuf. The 6th.
Fauntleroy. Cut off by Hamlin. Johnson cycles to Scott for 3. Good! Taliah Scott, a dagger. The pull-on upset here today. Scott. And has she just having none of it.
A huge advantage with her ability to take you off the bounce.
Gibb. And that's another tough look. She bounces to Yusuf. Bola Yusuf scores. She's got 7 points to go along with 4 rebounds.
Opportunities. Beautiful job. Freshman to freshman here. You got Benali to Yusuf. And Yusuf continues to just get better and better. A successful trip for Baylor. Sweeping Utah and BYU.
Nikki Collin. Tough, gritty road swing to get 2 wins in the Beehive State. Never easy